The Greater Toronto Area, a place where the world comes together. Its rich cultural diversity is a testament to the vast number of immigrants it welcomes every year. This cultural tapestry is woven from the threads of countless individuals who choose to call the GTA their home. The impact of this immigration is profound, shaping the region's social, cultural, and economic landscape. Let's delve into the numbers. The Ontario province alone welcomed over 227,000 immigrants in 2022, contributing to a staggering 35.5% of the total immigration to Canada that year. These figures come straight from Statistics Canada, underscoring the pivotal role of immigration in the region's population growth. But it's not just international newcomers flocking to the GTA. The region also sees a high rate of inter-provincial migration. Individuals from across Canada are drawn to the GTA, attracted by the wealth of economic and social opportunities it offers. This inter-provincial influx further fuels the region's population growth, adding another layer of complexity to the immigration impact. So what does this mean for the real estate market in the GTA? It's simple. More people equates to higher demand for housing. This demand spans both the home ownership and rental markets, influencing housing availability and prices. But the interaction between immigration and the housing market is far from one-dimensional. It's a multifaceted relationship that is influenced by a host of factors, including economic conditions, housing policies, and personal preferences. The burgeoning population and the cultural diversity brought by immigration are key drivers of the GTA's vibrancy and dynamism, but they also present challenges, particularly in the realm of real estate. As we navigate through these complexities, it's crucial to remember the human element behind the statistics. Each immigrant represents a unique story, a unique journey, and it's these individual journeys that collectively shape the Greater Toronto Area, making it one of the most diverse and dynamic regions in Canada. Home ownership is a dream shared by many, including our newcomers. Immigrants, like the native-born population, aspire to have a place they can call their own. In the Greater Toronto Area, or GTA, they make up a significant percentage of homeowners. In fact, after a decade or so in Canada, immigrants tend to have higher homeownership rates than the folks born here. Yet, the journey to homeownership is not without its share of hurdles for our newcomers. They face an array of challenges that often stall their dreams of owning a home. For instance, a lack of credit history in Canada can be a significant stumbling block. Without a credit history, securing a mortgage becomes a tricky affair, and without a mortgage, homeownership is, for most, an unattainable dream. Next comes the issue of savings. Many immigrants arrive in Canada with little to no savings, making the initial down payment for a home a significant obstacle. The cost of living and the struggle to find well-paying jobs can also leave little room for saving towards a home. Language difficulties present another barrier. Navigating the complex world of real estate, with its jargon and legalities, can be daunting for those who are not fluent in English or French. Moreover, discrimination, subtle or overt, can further complicate the journey to homeownership for immigrants. Despite these challenges, many immigrants remain undeterred. They start their housing journey in the rental market, which is also competitive in the GTA. Over time, they build their credit history, save for a down payment, learn the language, and familiarize themselves with the real estate market. They persevere, driven by the dream of owning a home and the desire for stability and security it provides. This quest for home ownership among immigrants, despite the challenges, continues to shape the real estate landscape in the GTA. It fuels demand, influences prices, and contributes to the dynamism and resilience of the housing market. And so, the immigrant's dream of owning a home becomes part of the larger story of the GTA's vibrant and ever-changing real estate scene. In the face of high demand and limited supply, the housing market in the Greater Toronto Area, or simply GTA, has seen a significant rise in prices. The surge in demand, fueled by a growing population and an influx of immigrants, is rubbing against the rigid constraints of supply. This pressure cooker situation is driving prices skyward in both the ownership and rental housing markets. Let's look at some numbers to put this into perspective. According to the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board, the average selling price of all types of homes in the GTA was a staggering $1,450,112 in October of 2023. That's a jump of 4.5% compared to the previous year. But it's not just home buyers feeling the pinch. The rental market is also heating up. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in the GTA was $2,600 in September of 2023. To give you an idea of how fast rents are rising, that's a whopping 40% increase over the last 2 years. What's causing this steep climb? It's a classic case of supply and demand. The GTA's burgeoning population needs places to live, but there simply aren't enough homes to go around. New housing development can't keep pace with the demand, and the number of existing homes for sale is also falling short. But the story doesn't end with supply and demand. There are other factors at play too. Low interest rates make borrowing more attractive, fueling competition among buyers and pushing prices up. Moreover, the GTA's strong economy and high employment rates make it a magnet for people looking for work and a place to live, further stoking the demand for housing. This surge in housing prices poses a monumental challenge to affordability for many residents, especially for those at the lower end of the income scale, newcomers and young adults trying to get a foothold in the housing market. Many are forced to compromise, whether it's on the quality, size, or location of their housing, or they're priced out of the market altogether. This is a complex issue that requires a multifaceted solution, and it's a conversation we need to be having. Beyond the numbers, the impact of immigration on the GTA's real estate market is also deeply qualitative. Immigrants bring a lot more than just population growth. They infuse vitality, diversity, and innovation into our communities, augmenting the social and cultural fabric of the GTA. Economically, immigrants are instrumental in driving growth and prosperity. They create businesses, generate jobs, and contribute to the wealth of the region. This economic dynamism in turn fuels demand in the housing market, supporting a robust and vibrant real estate sector. Moreover, immigrants bring with them a rich tapestry of housing preferences, needs, and aspirations, which actively shape the demand and supply dynamics of the GTA housing market. For instance, some immigrants hailing from cultures with strong extended family ties might prefer larger homes with multiple bedrooms to accommodate their families. This preference can stimulate the demand for larger housing units in the market. On the other hand, some immigrants, particularly those who are young or single, may prioritize affordability and accessibility over size. They might opt for smaller units in locations well serviced by public transport. This preference can spur the demand for compact, transit-oriented developments. These diverse housing preferences among immigrants contribute to a more varied and responsive housing market. They help cultivate a real estate landscape that is not only economically robust but also socially vibrant and culturally diverse. This diversity is one of the things that make the GTA such an exciting and dynamic place to live. But it's not just about the housing market. The influx of immigrants also enriches the quality of life in the GTA. They bring new foods, languages, music, and traditions, lending a cosmopolitan flair to our neighborhoods. They help us see the world from different perspectives, fostering a community that is inclusive, understanding, and enriched by global cultures. Immigrants, therefore, not only contribute to the demand for housing but also enrich the quality of life and the cultural fabric of the GTA. The impact of immigration on the GTA's real estate market is not just a story of numbers, but a tale of social and cultural enrichment. The impact of immigration on real estate in the GTA is both profound and multifaceted. As we've explored, immigration is a significant driver of population growth in this dynamic region. This growth, in turn, fuels a high demand for housing, both for ownership and rental. The influx of newcomers, many of whom aspire to home ownership, contributes to the upward pressure on housing prices. However, many also face hurdles to home ownership, such as lack of credit history and discrimination, often starting their journey in the competitive rental market. The demand-supply imbalance has led to a surge in housing prices. In the GTA, the average selling price of homes and rents have seen a considerable uptick, posing affordability challenges for many, particularly low-income households, newcomers, and young adults. This has led to compromises on housing quality, size, and location, and in some cases, even pricing people out of the market. But the impact of immigration on the real estate landscape in the GTA goes beyond the numbers. Immigrants, with their diverse backgrounds, bring a fresh vitality and innovative perspectives to the region. They contribute to the economic development and growth of the GTA, creating jobs, businesses, and wealth. Their distinct housing preferences, needs, and aspirations also help shape the demand and supply of various types of housing in the GTA. As we look ahead, immigration is expected to remain a major source of population growth and diversification in the GTA, with Canada set to welcome over 1.2 million newcomers between 2021 and 2023. This underlines the importance of understanding and addressing the impact of immigration on real estate. As Canada continues to welcome newcomers, understanding and addressing the impact of immigration on real estate is crucial for fostering a more inclusive, sustainable, and resilient housing system in the GTA. It's not just about building houses, it's about building communities and ensuring that everyone, irrespective of their origin, has a place to call home.